Welcome to this video. We're going to be talking about the average rate of change. So sometimes we want to know how fast the values of a function are changing. This is known as the rate of change. So the table below represents the gas prices for the years after 2000. So here's the years after 2000, so this would be like 2002, 2003, so on, and the price of gas at that time. So how much does the gas price change year to year? So if we find the difference from here to here, we get a change of 0.23. And the next one would be a change of 25 cents. And then so on and so on. Let me go ahead and write these out. 36 cents, 21 cents, 14 cents, 37 cents, and then the last one is actually a drop of 0.87 cents. So you have noticed that the gas prices does not change by the same amount each year. So suppose we want to know how much it changed on average between 2002 and 2009. We would calculate that using the following formula. This is known as the average rate of change formula. So f of b minus f of a over b minus a, where a to b is an interval, and f of b is an output, f of a is an output, and b and a are input values. So we're interested in the year 2002 and the year 2009 and these output values. So we would do 2.14 minus 1.47 divided by 9 minus 2. That's going to give us about 0.096. So on average, on that interval, we're seeing a positive change of about 10 cents or so. And the same formula can be used with a function equation rather than a table. So look at the following example. We want to find the average rate of change on this interval. So we need to do f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. So f, this is going to be a here, and this is going to be b. So f of 4 minus f of 2 divided by 4 minus 2. So let's figure out what f of 4 is. F of 4 is going to equal 1 over, and we're going to evaluate the function at 4. 4 squared minus 4. So that's going to equal to negative 63 over 16. Now let's find f of 2. F of 2 is going to be 1 over 2 squared minus 2. And that equals negative 7 over 4. Now we can put this all together. So f of 4 is going to be negative 63 over 16 minus f of 2 is a negative number, so this will actually turn to minus minus, which becomes plus 7 over 4. Not all that is over 4 minus 2, which is 2. We calculate this, and it equals negative 35 over 32. So this is the average rate of change of this function on this interval. If we are given just the graph of a function, we must find the function values on the graph to determine the average rate of change. So suppose we wanted to find what is the average rate of change between negative 2 and positive 2. So we need to find f of 2, then subtract it from f of negative 2, and divide that by the difference in the two. 2 minus negative 2. So let's find what is the value of f of 2 on the graph. Well, we go over to 2, and then we look where does the function hit at 2. In this case, it would be right at 10. So my f of 2 is equal to 10. Minus f of negative 2. Go over to negative 2 and scroll up to the graph, and we see that it hits right at positive 2. So 10 minus 2 over 2 minus negative 2, of course, is 4. So this becomes 8 over 4, which is equivalent to 2. And you can see that if you were to draw a line between these 2 points, the slope or the average rate of change between those 2 points is equal to 2. That's it for this video. Now go and try some practice on your own.